Welcome to another week of On the Couch with Dan and Dane. Today we're actually going to talk about, do we wait till the rates drop to go and purchase a property, or do we run into the market right now?
Mate, hitting it head on.
What do you
I mean,
think?
it's very topical at the moment because if anyone watched the latest RBA, they basically said, look, we feel like inflation's starting to get a little bit under control,
Yep.
which might be one of those really early telltale signs, but they're hedging their bets. They're saying we're not out of the woods yet and everything like that. But it invokes a little bit of confidence in the market, right? That maybe we've seen the highest of the rates. But for mine, I mean, it almost becomes one of those things of, if the rates are dropping, like, people are seeking out that very first indicator before they have their confidence to jump back in the market. So it's almost like when the rates start to drop, you're already on the pathway. It's already happening, right? Absolutely. So what about you, mate? What's your thoughts?
So I think realistically, you pointed out a really good one there, mate, is inflation. So inflation has always been a very strong key indicator of what they want to do at the RBA. Knowing that there are a lot of other economic levers that they can pull, unemployment, the percentage has gone up. Yeah, that's gone up, and it's not good for people not to be employed, but we don't want everyone having a job, right? We need some people out there hankering to get a job. So a lot of those things are being molded into where we want them. But if you're thinking they're going to go down to 2%, man, you're very much mistaken. So they are trying to get it back to an even keel, but it is a good, time. What I look at that, those consistent rate rises that were happening every month have now started to really, really slow, which makes me think that everything else is starting to catch up.
Yeah, so now it's really just a balancing act that they need to get right there.
Yeah.
So for mine, when I see that and I see a stable market and we're at a pretty healthy economy perspective, for me, it's pretty much a time where you go, look, we have a bit more certainty around what we're going to do now. So it's a pretty good opportunity to jump back into the market. You've got some certainty. You're not going to be sitting there waiting for another 11 interest rate increases over a 12-month period. That should now be behind us.
Yeah.
So the certainty should give you some confidence.
Yep. And if you held your property through that time, that's what it's all about. It's about time in the market, not trying to time it, and you're always going to benefit in the long run. So see you next week for another episode of On the Couch.